we're back and we are lost. So yeah, I'm just trying to follow the directions. I don't have a clue where the heck am I going? This is creepy. Not helpful at all. This is really, really creepy. So I'm trying to follow an Apple map, which is apparently telling me where to go, but it's been leading.
Proceed to the route.
The Apple map just talked to me and it freaked me out. Great, helpful. Where are you going? You're going that way. So I don't know, everybody. I just don't know. Don't know where we're going. Tell you what though, there's nothing quite like a bit of fresh air. Sort of clear your head. You know what I was saying about earlier? About sort of being...
Take a left on Barkin Road. Then in 300 feet, take a right on Barkin Road.
Hold on. I went right to where I thought I was going to be going. And it still failed. And hey, maybe that's a good metaphor for life. What do you reckon? You follow the map that you're supposed to be, well, you think you're supposed to be going on. Blindsided. Just go in the direction that you've always directed yourself down. And before you know it, you've gone the wrong way. Do you know, I think life is like that. Let's stop following the map of life and go a rerouted direction. You know, sometimes you've got to check every now and then. It's the direction you go in, the direction just because that's the way you've always walked. Is it the right way to walk? Are you going the right place? Because I tell you what, maybe this Halloween walk has taught me something. Just because the map tells you to go somewhere, maybe it's time to change the map, change the route. Time to walk your own way rather than trusting the map of life, eh? How metaphorical can we get? That's good. And yeah, I have been thinking. I've been thinking a lot. I've been thinking an awful lot. I've almost done nothing but think over these past few months, and people wonder why we need an escape from life sometimes, eh? Oh, my lace has come undone again. You know, there's kind of nothing wrong with an escape to a degree. Just to depends where you're escaping to, doesn't it? What you're doing instead. But like I was saying earlier, just because you might have deep love and respect and loyalty to somebody, don't mean you should put up with it, with what they send your way. You know, I think a lot of people can take advantage of our good nature. They can use and abuse it, you know, before you know it, you're just putty in their hands, you know, they can pull you this way, that way, because they know that you're always going to be there. But what if you're not? You know, what if you decide not to be? Look at that pothole. That's a big pothole. A really big pothole. What if one day they push you that bit too far that you don't come back? And do you know what? That's my advice for you today. If you've been pushed too far, just carry on walking. If something's pushed you onto a different path, if they've pushed you so far that you know that it's disrespectful, why are you putting up with it? Why are you doing it? Don't. Basically, don't. Honestly, what is the point in living life trying to please somebody all the time, hoping that one day they might change, or one day they'll actually appreciate you. One day they'll actually say, oh, thanks for doing that. That was nice. How are you doing? Because I care about you. Maybe they will care about you. And maybe when they do, it'll be too late. Because you ain't putting up with it anymore. Hey, Kita. It is 6:30 at night. So I was just saying, I've gone down a very wrong direction tonight, looking for people. And I feel like it's a bit of a metaphor in life, you know. I was following Apple Maps. But hey, I went down the wrong route. And I've done a full 360-degree circle and come right back on myself. And I was just saying, you know, isn't that just like life? Where we can follow the same map because it's the way we've always done things, you know, it's the place we've always been in, it's the relationships we've always stuck at. And you kind of get to the point you're thinking, hold on. Or thinking, why, you know? Are you just doing it? Are you doing it because you actually care about that person or that situation, or because that's what you want? Or are you doing it because you feel like, this is what I've always done. This is what I have to do to keep the peace. You know, I think it's really important to kind of analyse your life sometimes and the situations you're going through. Mustafa, welcome. Yeah, where are they? They are, to be fair, there are people around the more down housing estates and stuff, but hey, it's all good. But yeah, really stop and think in life. Why are you doing what you're doing? I can think of roughly about four key moments in life that I can really think back to myself and think, I really got taken for a mug there. I really shouldn't have put up with that. And it's easy to see when you come out of it, isn't it? When you're away from that situation, and you look back and you think, why did I put up with that? With the leaves. With the leaves. Yeah, remember one situation when I was really little. Well, I just joined secondary school. Oh man, Lucy, her name was. She told me she wanted to go on a date, and I really liked this girl at the time. And then, went to a new school, and then I was forgotten about. But hey, that's kids for you. That's kids. That was probably my first experience of being taken for a ride. I really cared. That hurt me. That really hurt. Even though I was year 7, that still hurt. Mustafa, happy Halloween to you too. How you doing? Another one was Danielle. And that was at, that was at secondary school. Oh my golly, look at these people. These are brilliant. Look at them. That's amazing. That's brilliant. I love that. Oh, that's so cool. Love it. So another one was Danielle. Yeah, I remember. My golly, she wanted to date me, apparently, until she got bored. And this cycle carried on over and over again. It actually made me quite mentally ill. I cared. That's my problem. I cared so much more than most people would. And the result was that I actually ended up with depression. I just cared too much. So yeah, that really hurt. That was my second experience of that. She messed me about so many times. I really want you now. Oh, now I don't. And now I do. Now I don't. And each time I was the mug that took her back each time. See, I don't know where I'm going here. I was following the map, the arrow on the maps. Oh man, where the heck am I going? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Anyway, yeah, I found depression got worse. I'm not going to blame it all on her, of course not. I think I just had depression. But I ended up in hospital with pneumonia due to getting depressed. After that, do you know what? The best thing that happened to me going to hospital, because I remember being in hospital and I decided there and then, I said, no more is this going to take a hold of me. No way. I'm not letting it happen. And I didn't, after that, the girl came back to me and she said, do you want to date me? And I said, nah. I said, for how long this time? No, I've not been messed about again. So, like I say, I know this is a bit of a random conversation, but I do find when you get hurt, it makes you really reassess things and just stop and think how much you're prepared to put up with, Then there was Hayley. If you noticed, just growing up, I was quite a ladies' man. Not really, quite the opposite actually. But I always had quite a sweet affection for the girls. I always wanted a girlfriend. Wasn't always to be. And and you know what? She was sweet to start with. She was really nice. And then for some reason, she got fed up with me and decided to frame me for something. She framed me for nicking the register with everybody's phone number on. And she got me to send this message to her, acting like I'd nicked the register. And I thought, what's going on here? Well, anyway, next day she reported me. I thought, yeah, that's one sure way to reject me, isn't it? So yeah, I've had my moments. And then there was Sasha when I got older. Oh my golly, she really made me believe she was a good friend. And she kept asking for money. Has anybody ever been through that situation where somebody only wants to know you when they want money, or they want an item, or they want something from you? Yeah. That happened multiple times, and I put up with it again and again and again. Each time thinking, she's different now, she cares now. But they don't. They don't tend to change, not normally. I know, isn't it? I'm just reminiscing now. I just got onto a bit of a conversation. Maybe it's a flashback of Halloween, the creepy nature. But yeah, honestly, she once wanted to buy a phone off me for about £1,000, 800, whatever. Promised to give, what was it, £50 a month or something until she paid it off. That never happened. And then she took my phone wires and money because apparently she was at poverty level. Oh my God, it just went on and on. And then some other good friends, whose names I won't mention because they're kind of too recent, but they wanted money too. I've actually got on really well with them. Like friends that I'd known for many, many years. I lent them money and then I said, do you know what? I think you could be making more of an effort to pay that money back rather than going to the cinema and all that, you know. It's all about the principle of it, you know. Well, I lost them through that. That's a shame. Husband and wife, actually, they were. But hey, 'tis what it is. And then there was another woman who, I'm not going to mention her name either, who made me think that she was my forever relationship, you know. We were solid. We were really strong. But we weren't. She began to take liberties, you know. Took advantage here and there. What she expected me to put up with got more and more. And then she left me anyway. So that ended. And then there was someone else, eventually, who said she was not like the rest. And she was. Yep. She was. Yeah. So hey, if you're ever feeling hurt and like you've been through a lot of stuff, do you know what, peeps? I can relate. I can really, really relate. Really relate. So don't think you're the only ones. I just thought I'd share these little life memories of mine, just to kind of remind you, you know, that we all go through a lot of stuff, and we all get betrayed by people we really thought we could trust. And you kind of think, why did they do it in the first place? Why did they buy your trust? Why did they try and make you believe that they were different from the rest? And I don't know, really. I think maybe they believe they are, and it comes down to it, and they're not. And maybe they realise they weren't what they tried to make you believe. Sometimes I honestly believe that some people only just want to know you when they're lonely, when they've got no friends, they've got no confidence. And once they've got that back, the sad thing is that they don't really need you anymore. They just see you as a bit of a crutch to get somewhere. So it's really hurtful. But I'll tell you what, guys, it doesn't last. Being betrayed, it doesn't last. And eventually, you know, you get people who are better than that. You know, you meet people who are decent, people who aren't gonna walk away when the going gets tough. But don't give your all to somebody who isn't giving it all back. Just be very wary when you get into a friendship or a relationship or whatever. Unfortunately, there's a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing. Yeah. The last betrayal I had was the worst because I never felt like they could, never felt they could do that to me. But they did. Hello to Gulshan. Happy Diwali. He said hello and hope you're doing good, brother. Hope life is going good for you. There's a lot of mysterious smoke in the air. What is that all about? Seems very Halloweeny. Very misty. So yeah, I have shared some emotional home truths with everybody. And do you know what? Maybe it's appropriate for the day of Halloween, eh? I didn't expect to. I just found myself saying it, really. Where am I from, Gulshan? I'm from the UK. What about you? I'm just going to check a message that I've received. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Right back. So, yeah. What's everybody else up to tonight? You all having a good time? Everybody having a good evening? Maybe you're out for Halloween. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're staying in or something. Hiya, you alright? Yeah, good, thanks. Yeah. But, to be honest, I'm not stopping out. I'm going back because I've just received a message which unfortunately means my plans have changed. It's cool. It's just because I couldn't find them on time. And I thought, do you know what? I'm going to do a live. So we're rearranging and I'm going to go back out a little bit later. So I'm going to carry on walking for the time being. We read my messages again. 1 minute. I'm going to be right back again. But hey, do you know what? I'm so glad I got a bit of fresh air. I feel better for it. And maybe somebody was meant to hear my little message tonight. My spiel, my chat about life. And if it just kind of helps somebody realise that we all go through tough stuff, then do you know what, that's good. I'm glad to have been able to share that. We had a good little chat with Los Angeles last night. So we did a live, double live. So she was on one part of the screen and I was on the other part of the screen, which is nice. So we're hoping we can do that again quite soon. Never know, maybe tonight, but we'll see. We shall see. It is very leafy around here, indeed. Look at all these leaves. Absolutely amazing. Look at these. Beautiful, isn't it? I do, honestly, I love stuff like that. Absolutely love it. So there you go. But yeah, like I say, a really good thing to do if you're ever feeling stressed or restless, or like you want to relax, your mind's maybe going too fast, or you can't sleep. Honestly, one of the best things to do, I mean that, I can absolutely vouch for this, is to go outside, go for a walk, and just breathe in some fresh air. The other thing I personally find is chatting to God while I do that as well. I tell God what's on my mind. I tell him how unfair life is, as if he didn't already know, but it helps. It helps to let it out, especially somebody who listens. I get many of them. But maybe you've got a special family member that you like to confide in as well. And if they are, you should always be there for them too. You know, life, oh my golly. Relationships, people, it's more than just taking it. I don't know, you guys know that. It shouldn't just all be take. So my little girl's having a lovely time up tonight. doing some trick-or-treating tonight, so we'll see how much you manage to get later. Should be quite cool. I do not approve of too many sweets. Oh wow, look at all this. Oh, that is amazing. Whoa. It's so crazy. The work people must have put into that, eh? Now that was pretty amazing, wasn't it? Gosh, I can't believe how much effort people put into things sometimes, but there you go. Just goes to show. That was amazing. That is creepy. I'll tell you what I'm putting into lately is getting fresh air. Sorry, no, what I'm on, but I just said that. Is getting exercise is what I mean. Mornings and evenings. And that seems to be helping. I think it's really been helping manage like anxiety and panic attacks that I've been suffering. I must say I've had less panic attacks lately. I've had, quite a few people have said that they've seen a change in me recently, which is nice. And I feel it. I feel lighter. I feel kind of sad about it all, but I feel lighter at the same time, you know. Wow, look at this one. That's amazing. I'm just going to check a message, 1 minute. So I've just got a message from somebody asking if I'm at the pub. And I'm thinking, that would help if you let me know which pub. So we'll see, maybe I'm off to go back out again. I'm gonna find out, right, peeps? I think I now have somewhere else to go. So peeps, I'll speak to you later, right? It's been really lovely speaking to you. Do you know what? Having a bit of honesty with you, yeah, I really hope it helps. Remember, don't put up with a situation that you wouldn't put somebody else through. If somebody's treating you badly, that needs to end. They either need to change or you need to leave. But either way, do not put up with it, all right? And with that, I'm going to say God bless. I love you very much, all right? Take care.